DoggieDiamondsTV.com.
What it is, people, it's your boy Doggie Diamonds. I'm in motherfucking the billion-dollar hotel right now. This rich girl right here. You paying for your own hotel, right?
Technically.
Technically, yeah.
What's that?
I'm here with Cat Stacks. What's going on?
Hey, it's been a long day.
Been a long day, How long you been in New York?
I think about a week now.
Okay, and a bunch of interviews, and so you came here for vacation.
Yeah.
And the media blitz happened because of some of the back and forth on the internet.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of my drunken rants when I was at Sin City.
Okay, so you got a how many Instagram pages you been on so far?
What do you mean?
How many accounts you had so far? Because I know they flagged a few of your accounts.
Yeah, Q, when he feels like being petty, he'll like send a lawyer to flag me.
Wow.
But I think this one's lasted a little bit longer than what I expected. The Queen Cat Stacks. But I think this is like my fourth or like my sixth Instagram page.
So there's no way to get your Instagram verified?
I've never reached out.
Oh, okay. And the Twitter, you only have one Twitter?
Yes.
Then you have a few though. You had a few Twitters too, right?
No, I've always had the same one. I just changed my username.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah. So you out here on a drunken rant, and what did you say on there?
Well, Frank Antonio, the photographer, invited me to this club called Sin City in the Bronx, and I know Cardi B's from there. So I had too much to drink, too much Hennessy, and I posted on my Instagram calling her out like, "Oh, bitch, I'm out here." So she showed up outside the club with a guy, and she made like 4 Instagram videos talking about, "Bitch, come outside," and she wanted to fight. But they wouldn't let me outside, or nobody that I was with. They didn't let us outside, and they wouldn't let her inside. And then she just went her way.
But you always down to throw them hands though, right?
Always. Especially when I'm wasted.
So, all right, the video you fighting, I saw that. It was a video of you so-called was talking to some girl, and the girl started fighting you and shit. That was fake or real?
That was a publicity stunt. We were just bored and wanted followers.
Okay. So yeah, because it went viral, like Cat Stacks fighting and all that shit. I was like, that shit didn't really look real to me.
Nah, it was staged.
So what's your relationship with some of these sites? Do you hate them or do you love them? Like the media takeouts, the gossips, and all that. Like, are you cool with them or do they get on your nerves?
I'm okay with any media outlet besides Media Takeout or Worldside Hip Hop, because Q is behind Media Takeout. So one day he will hate me and try to expose me, and the next day he might post something positive, and you just never know what type of bipolar mood he's on.
So what were some of the things that you've seen out there about you that was just not true?
Well, the media always exaggerates, and there's no such thing as bad publicity, but Q is just very annoying. I remember when I was in Atlanta, I had asked him for help, because anyways, long story short, I got in a fight with my ex and he kicked me out the house and blah blah. So I sent him an email and I was like, "Hey, can you help me out? Like, can you send me some money so I can, get out of the situation?" And instead he wanted to fight with me about the book and sent his team to reply for him instead of me. So I was like, you know what? Fuck you, go die. And he got bitter, and the next day he put my email on Media Takeout talking about I was begging him and that I was homeless, and I was like, I was not homeless. I just needed some money and I didn't want to work for it, and I know I could get it like from you like right away for free. So so he put me on blast, and it was funny because he put my booking email on blast, and I got like thousands and thousands of emails of people talking about, "Where are you? I'll fly you. Come live with me."
You get a lot of love on Instagram though. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah.
How often do you think you like? I mean, how often do you say, I might investigate this shit right here. Like, this might be something, or do you ignore everything? Because I be seeing dudes like, yo, I'll fly you out. I love you. I'll marry you. Do you sometimes be like, I should look into this? Or do you be like, man?
No, not unless it's somebody known.
Okay.
If not, they get ignored.
So you established today on Ebro in the Morning that a lot of the videos was publicity. It was fake.
Yes.
were you getting paid per video, or was it like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna make you a star, and how did that work?
I used to get a monthly deposit.
Okay.
Or sometimes per video. But mostly it's just a monthly deposit.
So what's next for you? Like, what's the ultimate goal for you?
Right now I'm just focused on my book.
Okay.
And trying to get Q to leave me alone and let me sell my book, and just this reality show I'm gonna be part of in 2016, but I can't really talk about it.
So what so don't you think Q is gonna say, man, I don't fuck with her? Do you have any proof that he's definitely be stalking you and doing shit? Because you know he's gonna say, I don't even think about that girl. I don't even know what she's talking about.
Well, I mean, if he had a problem with like slander or anything, I'm sure he could have tried to sue me already or done something, and he doesn't. Instead, he just bashes me and stalks me online. Okay, like I have an email from him last month saying that I'm released from contract and that I could go freely and sell my book, and he won't intervene anymore with my life. And then here comes like a month later, Princess from Crime Mob sent me the emails that Q's team was sending her, saying that I'm not off contract and that I stole his book and blah 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 blah, like the whole drama again. So I went off, I emailed him and I was like, I'm gonna kill you.
Wow.
And he hasn't said anything to me or Princess since then.
So you cool with Princess?
Yeah, like she sent it to me. Like it's not the first time he does that. He did it a long time ago to like 2 other guys and told some guy to like wrap his dick up and some other crap, and that I'm bad business and blah blah blah. He has mental issues.
So it was you and Cubana Lust at one time. Did whatever happened to her? Do you know?
Q suspended her Twitter account and her Instagram account, and he threatens to sue her if she uses the name Cubana Lust because he owns it, and he held her website hostage, Cubana Lust. And that's the last I heard from her. Last time I saw her, she was on some porno website looking really bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how you maintaining? Like you in fucking rooms that cost a lot of money. How you maintaining out here?
I guess I'm just smart and I'm a hustler. Like I was in the game before I met Q, so the game is always gonna have my back.
Yeah, you got the game in you. What you was calling yourself for a while? Game guard, right?
Oh yeah, it's a song.
Oh, okay. I know you was calling yourself that for a while. So, you also wanted to speak out against prostitution, like letting the young girls know that that shit is not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you was trying to be a spokesperson for that. That was your beef with Cardi B, right or wrong?
Correct.
She was saying that, I'm a hoe and it's cool, and you're trying to say that you're not a hoe and hoeing ain't cool.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
for kids.
yeah. I mean, cause you was a child when you first got turned out, right?
Yes.
At what day did you wake up one day and say I had enough? When was it that you said, you know what, I got to get out of this?
I never had the mentality to get out of the game. Like when the feds and the police got involved in the lifestyle of me and the father of my child, he's a pimp.
Okay.
When they got involved and there was a lot of investigation and stuff, it separated us. And we couldn't really be together anymore, and I couldn't work anymore. And he just we just separated, and I met Q, and Q turned me out into like the sugar daddy lifestyle. That we're together but we're not together, but I'm gonna financially take care of you. And I didn't know that because I was used to being an escort and a stripper, so it was new to me, and now I just got used to it, and it changed like my
perspective on all
yeah.
So so it was never a point. So I mean, what made you say that I'm not gonna be a prostitute anymore? Like just because you are not around it for a while?
Because I was put in the position not to. Because, if I ever get arrested for prostitution or anything again, I will be deported. And, I had to go to court and testify. I just had to, when you live, like, under the radar, don't think what you're doing is illegal.
Yeah.
So, you know, prostitution, you get charged. It's a misdemeanor, but you still pay $1,500 to get out. And if you get locked out more than twice, then you do like 6 months or a year. And pimping is illegal too. So they get 10 years per girl over 18. And if she's under 18, you get 25 to life. And you get more charges on top of that if you take her out of state, if you beat her up.
That's trafficking or something like that, right?
Yeah, and I didn't really know that because, you know, I was young, and then I had to learn about all of that when I had to go to court and all of that stuff.
So when you meet a pimp, what does he? What is it? How do they sweet talk you? Like, how does that shit work? Like, is it because you was young and the shit sounded good? Like, could you fall for some of the same things now? Like, what are some of the things that they promise you and say to you?
Well, it's easier to get a younger girl who's under 18 and she's green, a rookie to the game, because you're just gonna finesse her and tell her everything she wants to hear and makes her. She might be the ugliest girl in the world, but he's gonna make her feel like she's so beautiful and he really wants her and cares for her, which he's just getting in your mind, because the pimp game is a mental game. So he's just getting in your mind, and once he gets your mind, he gets your body, and once he gets your body, he gets you to sell it.
So when your pimp end up being your child's father, right?
Yes.
Like, so what is that called? A bottom bitch or something like that?
Yeah, I was his bottom bitch.
Like, this shit is so weird. So like, how do you think somebody love you if they making you go out there, give your body to somebody else? Like,
it takes years to like open your eyes and realize that that person does not care for you, because someone that cares for you wouldn't put you at risk in the street for diseases, to get killed or raped, or to go to jail, because you're actually taking charge for him. So someone who really cares for you wouldn't put you through that. And I guess we don't know that. I guess we just don't know that when we're young and like blinded by the game. It takes like years for you to grow up and like really see what the game is about. Because it's kind of like a sick relationship. It's kind of like your pimp is like your father and your husband.
Yeah, it's very
weird. Because they
weird.
raise you.
So you was doing the music thing for a while. What happened with that?
I didn't really get into it. I was just being managed by the wrong person who was taking me elsewhere where I didn't want to go. That route.
and you got the book. Where could they get the book at again?
The authorized version by me is on queencatstacks.com. And any other book is not authorized by me, and it's non-factual.
So queencatstacks.com is your words, your writing.
Yes.
Your thoughts. And so is another book floating around. What could possibly be in that book? Is you saying it's a bunch of stuff that's made up in there?
Yeah, well, Q actually put that book out just to be spiteful.
Okay.
And it's a rough draft that was never finished by me and the person who wrote it. And it's just non-factual things, and he just bashing me at the beginning and just lying and stuff. Like, he wrote at the beginning that I don't know how to write or whatever, and I'm like, I didn't write the book.
Yeah, you just like dictated it, right? Like told them the stories.
Yeah.
And...
So I'm like, your writers don't know how to write. So he just psycho with mental issues. I get money got to his head.
Yeah.
Very delusional.
So you was there from the beginning of World Star Hip Hop.
Yeah, right before they got the first award for Best Hip Hop Blog.
And you was instrumental in the building of the site.
Yes. Well, Q started the site in 2005. And he never blew up until I came along and we did that fake web reality show. And that's when he got all them views, like over 1 million a day he was getting back then. And it got him the #1 hip hop blog in 2010.
So the rappers that you so-called was blowing up and putting on blast, it was all a stunt, right?
Yeah, it was all publicity stunt, all fake.
So, all right, what if people say, damn, I don't know when to believe you? When should they believe you?
I don't know. It was all just fake, kind of like the Kim Kardashian show or Love and Hip Hop. Everything's like scripted and just entertainment, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like I went to court for it.
Yeah. So, Cardi B, would you do a celebrity boxing match with her? Or do you want to like fight in the street? Like, what do you?
I don't like boxing. I like to pull hair and drag people and bang your head to the concrete and stomp you and stuff. You know, I was raised by gorilla track pimps, and that's how we fight.
So there's no way that y'all beef could be squashed, or do you just like not? Time is gonna make it go away.
I have like no beef with her. My whole thing about Cardi B is that she's using my old persona from 2009, 2010, when I used to wear a wig.
Okay.
And have a fake annoying accent and just be like, just the way she sounds now. And everything I did back then, she's doing it now. And I never like really care for her because everybody always tags me whenever she makes a video. They're like, oh, you sound like Cat Stacks, or you look like Cat Stacks, and blah, blah. And I ignore her because it's Instagram. So I'm like, you know what, whatever. And also the judge in immigration told me I'm not allowed to make videos like that anymore. So anyways, so everybody always tags me, and then once she got on Love and Hip Hop, that means now you're on TV using my old persona, and you're not like giving me credit or paying homage. And then you mentioned me in an interview and said that you're not Cat Stacks. So I got really annoyed by it. Like, her whole claim to fame is calling herself a hoe.
Yeah.
In any video or interview she does, she'd be like, I'm a hoe, I'm a hoe, I'm a hoe. I'm like, okay, you're not a hoe, you're a stripper. You get naked and you dance, whatever. But you never been an actual hoe because you've never worked in the street, you never had a pimp, and you never been an escort. So all you can talk about is a slut who dances.
So there's a difference between a slut and a hoe.
Yeah, like...
Hoes get paid, sluts just fuck.
Yeah, well, not that, because she might get paid to, like, fuck in the VIP stripper, so... But you're still not a qualified hoe because you've never been in the pimp game and that type of game. You're just running around reckless. So you never had a real experience of what a hoe is.
You mean in the bad experience of it, so...
No, it's kind of like, well, when I was working, we all had different definitions for hoes. Like, the real hoes, the girls who are escorts and streetwalkers and work for pimps, we never respected the strippers who didn't have pimps and just running around.
I see. Okay, it makes sense now.
Yeah, like you're running around without instructions, so you're nothing like us. Like, you don't do what we do or see what we see. So I just took it as disrespect, and she's very annoying because she's just using what I portrayed back then, and you've never like lived that lifestyle.
So what you was portraying, do you say, looking back in retrospect, like it was maybe wrong, you shouldn't have did that because some young girls probably looked up to you and got influenced by it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that was the problem with the judge. That's why I couldn't make videos anymore because it said I was promoting prostitution.
Oh, okay.
So it's a real life. Even though it was entertainment, it still involved the life of a hoe.
Yeah.
And that's what she's doing right now and running around, and it just got on my nerves.
Yeah. So you leaving it alone? What I'm trying to say is, you leaving it alone, or y'all gonna fight one day if it pop off, like, or you just like fuck her?
It is what it is. Like, if she wants to like fight me one day, like, oh bitch, I don't like what you're saying in the interviews, then you know we can fight. I've been fighting my whole life. So it can happen, but I'm not just gonna go stalk her and show up somewhere and be like, oh, I hate you, blah blah blah, like I hate her. You know, if it happens, it happens.
So what's the best way for fans, people who want to work with you, booking, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you?
Well, they can contact me on Instagram and Twitter, which is Queen Cat Stacks, and my website, queencatstacks.com. And if anybody wants to email me, is queencatstacks@gmail.com.
Uh-oh, you know you're about to get 7,000 Gmail. You check your Gmail every day?
Yeah, like 4 times a day.
Damn. Alright, so anybody you want to shout out, anybody, or fuck everybody?
F everybody.
But except for your fans on Twitter and Instagram, you got a lot of...
Yeah, so the people that mess with me.
You need to start a crew. You need to name... What do you call all your people? You need to start a name for them. You need to, you know... You know,
Stacks?
The Stacks crew or something like that, you know? Something like
Everybody who gets stacks out there and not pretending to be hoes.
So what's the difference between Andrea and Cat Stacks?
Well, Andrea's my government name. It's like the innocent name, and then Cat Stacks is the name I get from my pimp. So it's like the whole name.
Okay, yeah, so you kept the whole name.
That's like the whole name. It stuck to me.
Alright, so that's what it is. I'm here with Cat Stacks. It's my homegirl. Yeah, I know I always speak good of her. She's not a fucking maniac like some of y'all think she is and shit. She's mad cool. Tame today, sober too, right?
Yeah, sober.
Yeah. Like, are you ever gonna stop drinking one day?
I just go over my limit sometimes, and it just...
Cause you too small to be drinking a lot, man. You're not even big, so you know, you got low tolerance, or it take a lot.
No, I drink. The thing about it is, if I go over my limit, I start remembering like the track and the pimps, and then I turn crazy.
Oh wow.
So that's what happens. I be getting a lot of fights, like in Miami or in Atlanta, but they're never like been videotaped. But I be getting in fights.
Surprised you're not banned from every club and shit.
Well, I got banned from pinups because I was fighting my ex.
Yeah, I seen you going through some shit with some dude on Instagram.
Yeah, like I had...
Shitting on his teeth. You was saying he's broke, a bum and shit.
Yeah, I got banned from pinups, and I really hate pinups. So anyways, this stripper, we were arguing, and I was drunk. I was arguing with him. And while I was arguing, this stripper tried to give him a dance on purpose.
Uh-huh.
So I took off my coat and I was like, bitch, get off my nigga or some shit. And when I went to like go punch her, he grabbed me by my neck. So I hit the air and then I punched him because I got mad for protecting her.
Wow.
And then we started fighting and he knocked me out and dragged me on the
Damn,
floor.
knocked you out?
Yeah, and then they want to ban me but not him. Wow. Like I got knocked, well, I didn't fall asleep. I was just on the floor and he was dragging me under. Like I still got this from the fight. You see from the rug?
Damn.
He dragged me all over the place. And then I get banned.
How many tattoos you got?
I never counted them.
No more though, or you still like gonna...
Only one is like a special occasion.
Okay. So you said every tattoo, I saw you today said every tattoo has a meaning.
Yeah.
What does the snake mean?
This one?
Yeah.
The king cobra is actually protection and it's sacred like in India or like...
A fucking cobra?
Yeah, they're protection against evil spirits and enemies. And like in the Egyptian religion, whenever like they wanted to scare off enemies or whatever, they had the striking cobra statue.
So why you never covered up the Q tattoo?
Which one? This one?
The one on your back, yeah.
Cause when I got it at that moment, it was special, and plus it's like a famous tattoo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So everybody know what it is. All right, so just let them know, man. We on Doggie Diamonds TV.
What's up, y'all? It's Cat Stacks, and we on Doggie Diamonds TV.
That's what it is.